going on, everyone? Choco the Chocobo here, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory. Now, today we are going to do what I kind of said we would do, and I wasn't like 100% sure if we're going to do it or not, but I think we are, which is we're going to work on that ME system. Now, there's one thing I want to acknowledge before we start that, which is this thing is a monstrosity. It consumes fuel faster than I can even crank it out. So we are going to have to mess around with it a little bit here and there eventually, but for the time being, we're just going to roll with what we got and really hope for the best, because admittedly it's getting a little bit spoopy. Alright, so let's go ahead, grab all this stuff, let's throw them all into here. Goodbye, dust. And then have that process while we are there. And let's go take a look at these guys, because I actually have no idea how they're doing. How y'all doing down here? Y'all were hard at work? Yeah, they're all at hard work. You got Kenny, Petey, and No Boom over here. They're hard at work. They're all hard working fine, gentlemen. Ooh, 4-month resub by Whiskey Bravo. Thank you very much for the resub, Reno hype. But anyways, let's get into the thing. Let's get into the heart of things today. So applied energistics is what we are doing, but we're actually going for the storage cells, right? So we're going to go ahead and try, I think for the time being, let's get all of our drives online. I know that's like a really daunting looking task, but I think it should be relatively doable. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So let's go ahead and start off. Ooh, I wish. Oh boy, do I wish. All right, let's go ahead and start off with these bad boys. I'm going to need a whole slew of them. Logic processors, of course, going to need me to do this. So let me go ahead and make a whole lot of those guys. And I've run out of gold. Okay. Well, that was short-lived. Block of gold. Where be blocks of gold? Can I find you without having to do some strange shenaniganry? Started to have a sneaking suspicion. Ah, there we are. Alright, so let's go ahead, drop this all off, get ourselves a load of gold. And we should be off to a fairly good start, I'd say. Ooh, and also, random aside, so a lot of people may not notice this unless they are otherwise notified, which is why I am going to tell you all this now. We are now in Sky Factory 2.5.3. It gave me a prompt and it finally seemed to pop up with the recommended one. And I looked at the patch notes. By and far, it looked like it was mostly just kind of like little itty-bitty things here and there. There is one thing in particular that caught my eye, which is you are now... They did some stuff with the move fluids. It doesn't address anything that we've been running into, but they've been rebalancing what can be available and what is not, because apparently there were some move fluids that were not exactly the most useful of move fluids, let's say. So they did change a little bit of that up. But regardless, I think we'll probably try to do move fluids in the nearest future. I'm just, at this point, I'm convinced that Deep Ocean just no longer works. That's my current operating theory. I have no idea why else it would not work. And I am at a redstone, I believe. Alrighty then. Yes, we're out of silicon. Alright, fair. So we need some dust. We need some forms of dust. And we got ourselves 13k of this stuff. So let's go ahead, plop them all along. Get them all sorted out into here. Oof. There's a little bit of lag here now and then. Every now and then you get a little bit of lag, but that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Alright, so in goes all that stuff. Out comes some silicon. All, of course, in good shape. And we have our yellorium. Now, I'm going to store this yellorium. I think we're going to go ahead and just always leave a good chunk of yellorium in here just to prevent the situation where our big reactor goes out, I have no yellorium, I'm locked out, and we're in trouble. I'm going to go ahead and avoid that issue altogether. Now let me see, let's do a little bit of a refresher course. So each one of these drives requires 3 of the former type, right? So I'm going to go for the 64, whoop, fun. I'm going for the 64Ks, so we're going to need 3 16s per, so 3, 9, and 27. So we need 27 1K MEs per, so let me see, I'm going to have to write, so 27 per, and then I'm going to say that there's what, 10? So I have, well, there's 11 boxes left, right? So it's going to be 11 times 10, which is 110, times 27, which is I want to say... I'm going to fleep this up. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this in my head. 110, 27... Maybe it'd be easier if I do it the other way around. So 297, 2,970, 2,970. What? That seems overly high. But who knows? Perhaps that's what it requires. Perhaps that is just what we need to do. KM Salsuwaiti or something of that nature donated $10 and said hi. Well, hello. How are you doing? All right, so let me go ahead and get these all crack-a-lackin'. I suppose we're just gonna kind of rock and roll with what we got here. Let's get some of these ME drives up for the time being. Although, you know what? Nah. We're not gonna do it that half-heartedly. Let's just go for the whole thing. So I'm gonna need 2,970 of these engineering. Whoop, that's not the right thing. That was engineering. Are they calculation? Nope. What the heck are you? Question mark? What are you? Oh, logic processors. Okay, so we're gonna need a whole butt ton of you guys. So, do I have the ability to even make as many as you are demanding of me at this current point in time? Game is lagging. Very good. Alright, so we got ourselves a good number here. Let's see what this ends up taking us to. I'm assuming... Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Something spoopy's going on with this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let that all kind of cook up. We are missing at this point... What are we missing at this point? We're missing the Cirrus Quartz knife. So let me go ahead. Let's just make a bunch of these. We're going to need a number of these anyways, and they're dirt cheap to make for what we need at this point in time. So let's go ahead and just drop out a whole bunch. Alright, and then let's continue to make ourselves a good lot of these. And we are out of silicon again. Okay, fair. And then we have ourselves a little bit more of these logic circuits. Let's go ahead, cook them up. And let's get them out the other side. And we now have a whole bunch of logic processors. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead, throw them into here. Let's see what we're at. So what we're hoping to find is 2,970 of these bad boys. We are 975. Wow. We are not even close. Okay, so Skystone dust. We are going to need many of you. Like a whole lot of you. Jeez Louise. Because not only do we need it for this step, I'm pretty sure we need silicon for like every step there is. So we're going to need to be doing quite a few of these. Now, we could theoretically do this with processing and all that stuff. There are things that allow me to automate exactly how many I want and blah blah blah. We will do that at some point, just not yet. And I know a lot of people are like, but why not? Like, it makes sense to do this right now. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense of obviously it would make this whole thing faster. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of laggy. Yeah, it would simplify our lives for this, but at the same time, the amount of time it would take for me to get that up proper for me, I think, would be a little bit longer. I think it's just because it's something I remember looking at it and it didn't quite make a whole lot of sense to me at the time I looked at it. And unfortunately, I'm just like, I just don't have the time at the moment to learn exactly how that all works. And I do want to make sure I understand it somewhat more in full because that would be very helpful. But I will certainly give that a whirl whenever we have a little bit more time on our hands to actually tackle the task, because it's a rather hefty task. I'd say it's a rather large task to go after. But regardless, enough excuses. We're at least going to get this up. This will, of course, allow us to have a whole bunch of storage, which I think it'll be pretty nice. I think it'll be pretty good. All right, so boop, boop, boop. Hello? Hi. This is lag. This is lag in its truest and purest form. All right. Some logic circuits into here. Get some more of that silicon over here. And then we'll take some of those. Drop them into here. I guess we're going to need some more Cirrus Quartz knives. I thought we made plenty, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, Cirrus Quartz knives. I wish to make butt tons of you. Alright. Derp, okay. And then throw these all into there. I do wish they brought Inscriber back. They did. Okay, so one thing that I will say that I did notice with the new patch is that 2.53, because remember, we jumped from 2.5 to just straight up 2.53. Like, we didn't go through 2.51, 2.52, etc. But the one thing I did notice, was that they got rid of the 2. Or not 2.5. They got rid of the whole inscriber block. They removed certain blocks, I guess, were just not applicable, and they did just outright just kill them off. So we are not running quite the same number of things as we used to, which I think is fine. But yeah, I was kind of bummed out. I was kind of hoping they would bring the inscriber back, because the inscriber is way easier for certain tasks. And I think I would consider these among them, because it just this seems silly to me how much extra work we're kind of going through for the whole thing. But who knows? Who knows? Perhaps I'm the only one who thinks this. Quite possible. All right, make a whole bunch of these. I don't understand what exactly is happening. Okay, there it goes. It just hitches. It just stops and it's like, I don't know what we're doing. But now we are rolling. So let me go ahead and get all those logic processors into there. Let's take some silicon out of here. And they'll just kind of keep on plopping along. Grabbing some more silicon and moving into there. But look at how much faster this process is right now. I know it's like, it could be faster, and I'm not trying to argue that like this is the fastest you can go. Like, I'm not saying that we're Sonic fast right now. But as far as going quickly goes, I think we're doing a pretty darn good job. Like, we're going pretty darn fast at this point. Like, I'm pretty proud of us, fam. I think we're doing it. I think we're actually doing it in Minecraft. Not 100% sure about that, but I think we are. And there we go. And now that means that we are actually out of gold, which is a very odd problem. We're just like legitimately out of gold. Holy cow, we are. We're down to our last 2 blocks of gold. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to mess with some things here. What? Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Hold on. Nobody move. Nobody panic. We got this. All right. Sorry. Screens were going a little bit nutty. Screens were going a little bit crazy. Okay, so we need to... I think we actually need to make a gold crop. I hate to say it, but I think we actually need to make some gold crop. All right, so let's see. Ooh, actually, we do have a molten gold cow. But I don't think it'll be fast enough, unfortunately. So let's go ahead. This tool cannot vein mine compressed blocks. Interesting. So they added a little tooltip in there. That's kind of cool. But let me see. I do not care about these things. I care about making you. Which I can't even do that because I'm too poor. I'm literally poor man. Just living in the sad times, fam. Alright. Gold seeds. Man, it is really slow. We didn't really used to have this problem, so it's kind of strange to have it now. Alright, let me go ahead, throw in some of these logic processors into there while I go fly off and do my thing. And go drop off some of these bad boys. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but it is hitching really badly. I may opt to go back to 2.5. If it continues to hitch like this, I may do that, because this is slightly obnoxious, to be completely honest with you. And this is experience crop, which is fine. Yellowite crop, which is also fine. Glowstone crop, which is fine. Lapis crop. Diamond crop. Man, we're going for a lot of vanilla stuff, truth be told. But, whatever. And we do have that one molten golden cow, but we'll have to see about that. We're gonna have to see how this goes down. All right, so flying over. Gotta get myself some gold. And then let's see if we've had any takers so far. Gold. Yep, we got some gold essence already. 6 into the whole thing. And apparently that will be the only thing of gold essence I will ever get. Cry every time. All right, so what we can do now... Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Hi. All right, so we're going to do storage components. I'm going to go actually, before we do even that, I must go obtain these things. So let's go ahead and pull over all this junk. Send them straight into here. And let's go ahead, grab these bad boys, send them in. We'll make as many 1Ks as we can. I am inclined to believe we don't have enough to make the full kit and caboodle, but I think we'll have enough to get a fair ways there. If not the full thing, I think we'll get the. Oh, I don't think we're getting the full thing. I think we'll get halfway there. I think we did hit the halfway mark for the just specifically for 1K. I think we'd have it that mark. So I think we'll be fine. But let's see. All right, so logic processors are indeed in. I can confirm. Let me go ahead and make a whole lot of you. Now I'm going to assume that we are going to run out of redstone at some point. I think that is a fair assumption to make. Yeah, we have 549 redstone. That's not going to fly. So we're going to need to make a whole lot of you. And then just toss them all back in. Now, thankfully, I did save up a pretty ludicrous number of these redstone essence. So we should be in good shape. I do probably want to replant those in all honesty. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes down. And doop, throw that all into there. I think actually, I mean, I know for a fact we need more than what we have here, but I think this is a fairly good starting point. Yeah, okay. Let's do one more round, then I'll consider that to be the good starting point. Because we needed 2970, right, for the whole thing. And I need 4 times whatever I throw into here. So it would be the case that I would be a little bit on the short side of things. That's okay, though. That's all right. You know, can't complain. All right, dupe, put that in. These are just regular Cirrus quartz crystals. I am down. And just make as many of those bad boys as we can. And there we go. Whole bunch of them, as promised. So let's go ahead, throw all those 1K ME storage systems in there, and let's see how far we can go. Let's see. Yep, there we go. And we are out of redstone, as we predicted. That's fine. We actually have more logic processors, which is actually kind of surprising. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe we can get there. I don't know. I assumed that we wouldn't be able to do that, but maybe we can. Redstone essence. You know what? Let's see. I don't think it's currently set up correctly. I need patterns. Patterns. Do I have the patterns? Patterns? Nope. Wrong. All right. Patterns. Okay, we do have the blank patterns here. Let me go ahead and take one of them out. And, oof, I don't even remember how to do this. Bleh. All right, blank pattern, question mark. There's so much lag. What's going on? Man, I just don't remember what I'm doing here. I need the thingamajig. I need the, not the ME interface. I need you, I think. Right? ME interface, ME crafting, ME, so I do need you. All right, so blank pattern. Put these guys into there. And I think that will work. All right, there's the encoded pattern. Let's see. Let's see if I remember this correctly. I think I did this right, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, so if I put that encoded pattern into there, I believe if I do redstone, all right, so as you can see here, we got, we can now have the option to craft. I want to make some stupid amount of these things. And I apparently have no crafting CPUs available. Really? I don't have? Really? Alright, hold on. At Applied Energistics. Because admittedly, doing it for Redstone Essence is not quite my idea of a good time. I don't remember what I'm doing. I swear, I just, my brain just forgets anything like related to Applied Energistics. It just doesn't know what to do. I am inclined to say what I need right now is this crafting co-processing as well as a little bit of this crafting storage. I feel like that's what I need. Here, let's see. Me getting lost. Why is it so laggy? It's starting to irritate me. Crystal growth, blah 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 blah. So there's our 1K storage. Do we have a crafting? Yeah, we do. Oh, we have a whole bunch of these. And then we have 1K crafting storage right there. And then we have crafting units, which of course we can use to round out the shape. And let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff in there. We don't need all this stuff right now in our inventory. All right, so let me go ahead. I will hold on. Actually, no, you can go into the storage. We are going to probably need some of you to make it actually the right shape. But it should be fine otherwise. And then let's go with like a very simple... Okay, there's a crafting storage. And then... There we go. Just like that. Okay, whoop, wrong. Man, this lag is driving me crazy. Okay, that looks alright, you know, it ain't looking grand, looking alright though. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead onto the storage, and I think now, now I can actually do what I had hoped for. So craft, just make me a whole lot of these things. Next. How do I not have it? No crafting CPUs are available. That's bullshit, man. Is it because I'm requesting too many? Here, let's try 1,000. What? Because we have the crafting co-processing units. Those are all around there. We have the 1K crafting storage. This is all very confusing to me. What did we screw up? I think we did it right, actually. Come on, lag. Alright. Molecular assembler. A whole bunch of these. What are we missing? I'm wondering if it has to maybe be like right there. I kind of doubt that'd be the case, but let's try. Let me... you see, this does not agree with what I just did. This is just like, nah, man, that ain't me. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe it's just like I need to get a flux cable up there. Maybe that's all I need to do. Redstone. Here, let's do 10. Ah! Okay, so that worked. The fleep just happened. What? But why does this break it? Was I still asking for too many to be made? Ooh, I think I might have been. Alright, it looks like I am going to need a larger... Yeah, I need to get a larger one of these. Okay, so 1K crafting storage is not going to fly. We're going to need to get that higher. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm assuming this is going to be the same way that the other ones work, where I'm going to have to go up in tier. Yeah, okay, so that is how it's going to go down. Alright, do I happen to have a 64K in here? Nope. Dream is dead. Alright, do I have... For some bizarre reason, do I have a 16? Nope. Do I have a 4? Nope. Really? I don't even have a 4K? Like, really? Am I that poor? Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Okay, so that's all I got. All right, so let me throw in those 3 into there. Whip this bad boy out. Man, that lag is tremendous. What the heck did they do? All right, there's one 16K component. All good and dandy. And then now with that, take those 2, smack them together. And then we should have a healthy working processing unit there. That actually kind of looks cool. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to make that like up above, and we might make it as a ceiling, because that actually is a really, really cool thing to have. So we will definitely be messing with those in the future, but not quite doing the other part, because there's a molecular assembler, there's the other one that like does the processing for furnace controls and stuff like that. I don't quite understand exactly how all that works, but we'll certainly get that going. Now will you? Ah, there we go. All right, and then just like that, it's crafting for us. But here's my question. How does one... Is it here? Yes, it is here. Whoop. Did I just break it? I think I just broke it. Nope. I did break it. Dadgummit, I broke it. Darn it! Okay, so if you lift the pattern out, the thing's like, okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do about this. So we are going to need... We're going to need to make some more of these storage components, and I am blind as a bat and do not see where we are. Alright, so we have the 1Ks all going here. Let's continue making a whole bunch of the 1Ks. Okay, that's actually all the 1Ks we can make. And then 4K, looking for 4K. Alright, there we go. 4Ks. Can we throw them in? No, we can't. Why? We are going to need more calculation processors. Fair. Alright, so I do have nothing at all. What the holy derp did I just do? 4. Oh, Oh, we're constantly running out of redstone. All right, can I get away with doing like 10K? I can. Ha! All right. So that's gonna go ahead and craft 10,000 worth of redstone for us. Good. And actually, while we're kind of waiting for that to process along, and then let me go ahead and put that down. Oh, and someone just let me know it wasn't that it broke, it was that it finished doing what it was supposed to do. So we're apparently all good. So all pistons are firing. Now let me just go ahead and grab some yellow ram from here. Keep on doing it the wrong way, man. You'd think after a certain amount of time, you'd think I just remember how that works, but nope, 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 no way, no how. All right, boop. Wow, I just ate it. It legitimately just ate all that yellow ram. I was like, oh, goodbye. And then all the way over here. Let's go forward and let's make ourselves some 4Ks. So 4K storage component, make those bad boys, but we need the calculation processors first. So we go ahead and do that. Yeah, I might revert back to 2.5. I don't know. This is getting a little bit obnoxious that it just lags so much more. And I think it's just the ME system. I'm getting that sneaking suspicion that that's what's going on here. Yeah, you can see here, like, it's just super delayed. I don't really understand why it's being so delayed. I don't think it's my computer. I think it is something to do with what they did in this. Let me actually see. Video settings. Maybe. Yeah, let's do. I guess we'll do graphics to fast. And we'll just use smooth lighting to minimum. Maybe that will help. Nope. It must be something to do with like whenever you reach into your system, it just does not want to play ball. Although it was kind of choppy outside of that, so I don't know. I don't know what's really going on. All right, whatever. Let's go ahead and put all these bad boys in. Let's cook these up, and then let's keep it going. The lag is pretty horrific, though. But I saw no difference between switching that on and off, so we'll just go with that. Derp. Throw that in. Logic processors everywhere. Oh, I'm pretty sure these calculation processors. Yeah, calculation processors. All right, so let's go ahead, make those. Actually, I went backwards. 4K, and then let's go ahead and make these. I'm assuming we're gonna run out of quartz glass relatively soon. Yep. All right, quartz glass. I think requires me to take nether quartz and throw them into an alloy smelter. Although I think you can also substitute in other things, but I just do nether quartz because that's what I know. So let me go ahead. Just dump all that nether quartz into there. And that should start creating fused quartz glass. And actually, no, you know what? I don't need to make this. This is the wrong one. I'm making the wrong... I screwed up. This is not the quartz glass that I need. I need the quartz glass that we actually craft. Yeah, okay. I'm just dumb. All right. Derp, hello? All right. So let me go ahead and make some quartz glass right there. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right, quartz glass away. 4K storage. Let's go. All right, and then what did I run out of here? What is on the tippity top? I ran out of calculation processors. We can get that sorted. I'm actually going quite well, surprisingly. All right, and then 4Ks away. And the sad thing is, this isn't even like top tier, right? Because we can go up to the extra cells version, which goes up to like some ludicrous numbers. So, always more room for expansion in this game. Always more expansion. And what the fudge? Around quartz glass again? Gosh darn it! Why? All right, let's go get some glass. The ever continuing struggle of life. And I did it again. All right, take all this over. Let's cook them up. And then, whoop, and then throw that all into there. Cook some glass, and that should be all fine and dandy. And actually, let's take a look at how our redstone's doing. So I guess it finished. Now, here's my question. Is there a way for me to forcibly tell it, just even though it's full, to make more? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Now it's going to haunt me in my dreams. All right, 64 glass. Up and away. Let me go ahead and get some of that quartz glass going. Should be a healthy number. Yep. Healthy number of quartz glass. 4K storages. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, and we ran out. Perfect. And then now with these, we can go on to the 16s, which are going to require these engineering processors, which we made a good number of them, so I'm actually not too terribly surprised by that. And then we're also going to need to make 64Ks. Now these guys require the same thing, so obviously we are at an impasse at this particular moment. We are going to need to make these bad boys, and we are out of silicon. Okay, so let me go ahead, continue using skystone dust because I just don't know what else to use these things for besides making silicon. And then feel my vibes, game. Ah, yes. All right, and then glass away. We'll kind of scoot things around and move them about. And then let's see here. Glass is away. Reach to my bag of goodies. Let's just go with these for now, because I do want to get some up real quick, because we're really darn close. All right, and then I'm going to need some of those, so let me go ahead and make some of that. Okay. And then throw these 4 stacks into there. We're of course going to get more silicon ready in the wings. And then with that, Okay, that should be the last bit of silicon coming through right there. And then we should start seeing, yep, engineering processors are coming through now. Good, good, good. Now, I'm not going to make any more engineering processors just yet. We don't need as many of these as we did the other ones, because obviously it's like exponentially growing, right? The more common things like the 1Ks, we need a lot more of those, but whenever you go higher up, you don't quite need as many, so shouldn't be quite as big of an issue. These are all 16Ks. Let's go for some 64Ks. And good job, Choco. You did not actually put your 16Ks away. Aha! All right, there's a healthy number of these storage components, and we actually have enough to fill up 5, which will actually be exactly what I said, the left side. So we can get the left side filled, and I'm feeling like that's a pretty good place for today. I don't think we need to go much further than that. All right, can we combine? Hello. All right. So let's go ahead and start slotting these bad boys into there. So boop, and then boop. Finally, at long last, we're actually filling in those ME drives that we made oh so very long ago. Then filling in the bottom here. And then there we are. Okay, so I think we have averted a disaster. We averted the main crisis of we're going to run out of storage space, at least for a while. We are definitely going to have to do a little bit of changes here and there. We're going to have to do a little bit of modification as we go along. I am going to have to at some point make some extra cells. And the reason that we're going to have to really get that sorted and done semi-urgently, not like too terribly urgently, but I do want to make sure I keep honest and actually do it, is that if I am going to really want to take all of the stuff in the deep dark, I'm going to have to make that really, really sing as a system. And then eventually we'll have enough basically to compensate for a DSU, and the cobblestone can go in there, and that'll be completely fine. But for the time being, let's go back into the deep dark, and let's see. Oh, we got a... I don't know if I've ever seen a witch down in the deep dark before. That's kind of a disturbing development. Alright, down goes that guy. Down goes that one. Down goes that. There's a spider. Oh, it was not a very strong spider. And down goes that one. Ooh, we might... Yep, okay. We, I think, are in okay shape. Haha, dodged. Okay, how are we doing here? I think we are a-okay. Whoop, missed. Okay, down goes the little one. I think we're all in good shape here. So let me go ahead. I'm even going to enable, as I die violently, I'm going to go ahead and enable this. Because the DSU is doing its thing, right? Is that actually filled? No. Okay, no, it's not. All right. Let's see if we can. Okay, hold on. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go ahead and call it there for today. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to revisit the Deep Dark in the next episode, and I'm going to try to get some kind of sorting system out for this. That could be a really quick episode. It may end up being a long episode. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's not too long of an episode, but I don't know if I necessarily am going to need to do that many item filters in here. The easy, well, you know, quote unquote easy way to do this, of course, would be to just do an item filter and just have selectively put things in and just add more things to it. But I wonder if there's a better way to do it, because honestly, the only thing I really do not want is cobblestone. Like andesite, diorite, granite, I'm actually okay with that. Limestone, all these things I'm actually fairly alright with, so I'm kind of curious as to how we can make this work. I want to do this almost as a blacklist, but I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys, of Sky Factory. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Zombie, please don't. Please don't. Try to tell you not to. But he just kept on coming. Please. Stop. Stop making me out to be more of a monster than I am. Man, they go from really far. Their aggro range is gigantic. Alright, anyhow. So, anyways, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you guys another time. So take care, everybody. And ciao for now.